Sí.
Un saludo especial para la gente hermosa de Canadá.
Muchas gracias.
Desde Cali, Colombia. Allá está haciendo frío, aquí no. A toda la gente beautiful de Canadá. You people, I love you forever. And you're from Colombia. Hey, bye bye.
The ocean breeze is saying Colombia, that's the life.
Cool, they make their own coffee here in Vado Real.
They got the
Smells nice. La aromas.
smells great. Here they got the
I don't drink coffee, so I don't really know how the whole process works, but
here they grind it all.
oh yeah,
With the grinder. There's
Yeah.
the toaster over there.
that's the toaster, that big thing there.
Yep.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
toaster. There's the grinder.
Yeah.
And they like he said that in this area,
Yeah.
they like it really fine, very fine ground. Because in a lot of areas they like it the larger ground.
And this is the final process of bagging the coffee.
I thought it was a bug on my head.
Now you got a snake.
Está muy bien.
Weighed on the scale there.
Ah, yeah.
Muchas gracias.
Y este compra tostador en San Gil.
When in Colombia, even though I don't drink coffee, I'm all for giving things a try once in a while when it's a specialty coffee like this. We'll let okay, you're the coffee aficionado.
Take the photo.
¿Cómo?
This thing was made in San Gil?
Really?
Yeah.
Fábrica en San Gil. So the shop is right along the main drag between San Gil and Barbosa. This is their specialty coffee here. There's the bull for sale if you want to buy a ticket. Lottery for a bull right there. 5,000 for that bag. That seems like a reasonable price. Test. Jeffrey is the official coffee tester.
Nice. It's got a
Only nice.
It's got a different taste about it or from it. Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
now we're up to very nice.
This is good.
Where is it going to rate on like 1 to 10?
Let's give it an 8.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. No, it's a very good coffee.
Seems like the prices are reasonable on the bags over there.
Mm-hmm.
Now my turn. I know basically nothing about coffee, so
It's very, very mild. I like mine a bit strong. That's all.
I mean, yeah, I have no idea where to rate this
Yeah.
since I don't really drink other coffees to compare it to.
Quer fazer 1.500?
Wandering along the main road here in Vado Real, where we just learned that there is a Plaza Principal with an iglesia, a church, so we're going to go quickly check out that because we have an hour before our buseta, our little bus to Gambita. Vado Real isn't one of the older towns in the area, it's pretty new. Here we are at the famed Plaza Principal of Vado Real. Definitely one of the smaller ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, they do have the fitness center.
Oh yeah, they got the outdoor workout stations over there, which is better than nothing, I guess. Pretty. This is about.
We can fit this tour in an hour.
I don't know. Yeah, I think this is about the smallest Plaza Principal I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's definitely the smallest I've ever seen.
Doesn't look like the cathedral's open, but
Nice little shady spot.
at least they have some benches somewhere to chill out or pass out, is sometimes the case in San Hill.
Yeah.
Lots of people passing out on the benches there. And that's a little different. Kind of quaintish, I guess. This is definitely a unique little church. Definitely different. They don't even have, this is the first time I've ever seen a church without a solid door. All they have is a chained gate. Very unusual. Edge of town already.
Got the immobiliario in case you wanted to buy some property.
Yeah.
You never know.
Good to know. I saw a Finca se vende not too far past Oiba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you see churches, iglesias made of stone, but not in this fashion. And you got your standard brick, which, as I've said many times, I hate the look of this unpainted brick, but it's probably the cheapest way they know how to build in a lot of the towns. And here we are already in El Campo, out in the countryside. Looks like they're working away building a bunch of new homes.
Yeah, looks like a bit of a money.
Pretty ugly. Where's the
This looks like a money.
where'd the circus go?
La gente es muy buena, la mera humildad, buena gente.
Bueno.
Sí.
Buena gente, no pasa nada por aquí, chévere.
Super.
¿Hay cercos allá?
¿Va a pasar para allá?
La tarpa.
Ah, no hay cerco. No.
Okay.
Sí, señor, por aquí trabajando.
Ah,
Estamos
ya.
trabajando.
¿Es tu casa?
Sí, señor, haciendo la casita ahí, sí, hasta ahora para
Ah, ya.
vivienda, para hacer vivienda.
Hay mucha construcción en Vado Real.
Sí, siempre sale, siempre hay. Hay harta construcción, sí, señor.
Muy bien.
Sí, señor. ¿Están comprando lotes, no?
¿Cómo?
¿Están comprando lotes por aquí, no?
Do you want to buy a lot?
Aquí no. Hay un lago aquí.
Ah,
Él
Quiero
busca,
vivir.
pero una finca.
finca,
Sí,
sí.
finca.
Un hectárea.
Hectárea, sí.
Sí, sí.
Pero cerca de agua.
Con charcos, con lagos de agua, sí, con lagos. Que tenga
Sí,
buen
es
agua.
posible.
Yeah, yeah.
Me gusta la área de San Vicente de Chucuri.
Sí,
La represa.
Sí, sí. Sí, por allá
Me
es
gusta.
chévere, sí, por allá para el lado muy bueno.
Pero es mucho más caro.
Más caro, sí. Sí, lo que también es más peligroso.
Ah,
Por allá es diferente.
¿Allá?
Mucha vida. Por allá es más peligroso la violencia.
Sí, en el pasado. Ahora está bien.
Claro, en San Vicente, el Curí. Es pesado que por acá. Aquí esta región es muy sano, por aquí sí es sano, todo esto así. Muy sano, por aquí nadie molesta a nadie.
Muy linda.
Bueno.
Esta área.
Sí,
yeah.
por aquí no hay una belleza así. Sí, eso depende de los sitios. Eso hay de sitios a sitios.
Sí, sí.
Pero sí, para tierras muy buenas, muy buenas.
Vamos
todo.
por Gambita a las 12.
Ah, sí, sí. Claro, sí, señor. Bien.
Pero mira, Puebla pequeña.
Sí. Sí, señor.
Bueno, Mucho gusto.
Vale, mi Dios me lo bendiga. Una feliz
Gracias,
tarde, que esté
muy
muy bien.
amable.
Muchas gracias. Sí,
Chao.
que esté bien.
No circus,
No circus in town.
but very friendly people, obviously. Or at least one. We know there's one friendly person here. Got a big, bright
Oh, this guy's into chicken fighting.
orange. Oh, yeah. This guy right there.
Yeah, you getting him going? He's got that other chicken
Oh, yeah.
by the leg.
He probably doesn't want to be recorded either, I'm sure.
No. True, I didn't think about that. Hola.
You're getting probably the first vlog tour ever of Vado Real. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Lots of dirt roads. Buenos días. Got a school over to the right. Got a motorcycle coming up behind you there. Oh. Was. Hola. Yeah, very friendly people here. But no circus.
No circus. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's what
Oh, that's probably what it is.
it's got stands and everything.
Yeah, Jeffrey just figured it out that there's no circus unless you want to consider cockfighting a circus. That's probably where they're doing the, I'd imagine it's probably not legal, right?
No,
No.
definitely not. But it happens in the small towns.
Yeah. Motorcycle. Yeah, not the prettiest town I've ever seen, that's for sure, but friendly people. I'd rather have friendly people. This looks like a pretty new building.
It's up to the main road, maybe?
Colegio Luis Carlos Galan Sarmiento. Nice countryside in this area, as it is all the way to Gambita. All around Gambita is nice, which I have been to before. Got a nice fishing pond down there. As Jeffrey was just pointing out, this tree here is just loaded with avocados. More brick. This is what they use. There's a sports complex over there. Little stores. This heads back to the main road here. As I've said many times, what I love about Colombia is you got people wandering down the street on a horse. Wild dogs all over the place, barking away. Pizza place right there. Got the guy who's raffling off the bowl. Buses stopping all the time here on their way to and from Bogota to Bucaramanga. Just got your usual fruits and veggies shops. And this is just mainly a functional little town. Nothing tourist oriented here. Lots of restaurants because there's so many buses passing by. We've got a casino even. Like it or not,
Oh, ya. ¿Ya fue? Nosotros, no, quiero a Gambita.
El carro.
sí, claro.
Con bus.
Buseta.
Buseta.
El carrito es mejor que la buseta.
Sí.
Pero
Voy en Buseta.
más económico.
¿De dónde son?
Estados Unidos.
¿De dónde? ¿De qué perro?
Kansas.
Americano.
Allá.
Casos. Americano.
Canadiense.
Canadiense.
Sí.
Canadiense americano.
Sí.
Así es que es cierto que sí.
Es el mismo.
Más o menos. Más o menos.
Ah,
Más o menos.
más o menos. Ah, pero habla bastante.
Mejor canadienses.
Pero habla bastante castellano. Ah, ya.
Ok.
Chao.
Chao.
Mucho gusto, chao.
Bueno.
Yeah, nothing but friendly people here.
Very nice.
As usual, there's always got to be one place with extra loud music, but that's not bad for a town. Got chorizo, a little coffee shop there, another restaurant. I think that's pretty much all for the excitement of Vado Real, yeah.
We have reached the slums.
Yeah.
I think it's time to turn back.
I
It's
don't
getting
know.
dangerous.
I haven't noticed any difference. No, not the prettiest town, but friendly people.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this doesn't work.
Price per gallon, 5,660.
That's not bad.
That was a while ago.
Yeah. What, triple that now or just double?
It's triple.
Triple, yeah.
It's 15,000 per gallon. Name was Big Balls.
Didn't hear about that.
No? And CNN was talking, everybody was talking about Big Balls.
No, I never watched CNN.
Yeah.
But this is Senior Big Balls right here. You could win this bull in the lotto. This is what we're traveling to Gambita in. Senior Jeffrey's all raring to go in there. He's already waiting.
All packed and ready.
Just to give you the basic lowdown getting to Gambita, we came from San Gil this morning, and you get off in Vado Real, which is just a tiny little town along the main highway that goes to Bogota, and then this is the typical mode of transport to Gambita. And I forget how much, I think it's 12,000 pesos, but I'll confirm. And it's going to take I think a little bit over an hour. I've been there before, but I forget how long exactly it's going to take. Beautiful scenery along the way. Oh, and by the way, if at all avoidable, when you're in the minibuses, never get in the back seat. Always try to get a seat more forward. We had a very, very bumpy ride. Isn't that right, Jeffrey?
Oh my God. I thought it was going to launch me through the roof.
He was close to hurling, and he made it. Scrunched?
Scrunch.
Plaza Principal is up that way there.
Señor.
You're being sarcastic, Jeffrey.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, but they got the Gran Colombiana Funeraria.
Yeah. You can smell the food, can't you? This is it. The main intersection of Gambita. Hold this for a second, please.
Okay. Oh, look at this big old sports stadium in the middle of town. Damn. Where's the Parque Principal?
It's back that way.
Back that way? Oh, okay.
Our hotel's on the corner here.
Oh, okay. Here. Hola. Buenas tardes.
Can't remember if that was there before or not. Must have been.
Looks like it's fairly new.
It does. It's been a couple years, but I could smell food from the corner. The restaurants are back that way.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
This is where we're staying. 1 block from the place where we got dropped off.
Hola.
Hotel
Buenas tardes.
San Alonso.
Ah, gracias.
Bienvenidos.
Gracias.
Hola.
Hola. Buenas tardes.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien.
Good.
Don Tomás.
Sí,
Jeff.
soy Tomás. Eres
Oh, Tomás. Yeah.
Don Jeffrey.
¿Cómo les fue?
Muy bien, gracias.
Bienvenidos.
Ah, okay.
¿Qué tal el viaje?
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Excellent.
Well, except for you being scrunched.
It's nice, beautiful,
It worked out.
beautiful trail.
Yeah. There.
You want to fill your party?
Show you my room before I mess it up too much. Double bed. Not too bad. Kind of your standard hardness. Nice greenery for a view. Gotta like that. I've stayed here before. Little picnic table. Private bathroom. With a seat. That's always a bonus. Sink. And a shower. Can't remember if they had hot water here or not. I think they do, but you can't see the wire, so I'll have to figure that out later. But this room is only 40,000 pesos, which is about $17. And then down here we have King Jeffrey's spacious palatial suite.
Would you like to take a look around the presidential suite?
Yes, please. Can you give me the grand tour?
See the view over here?
Oh, he has a much more spectacular view.
Pretty nice view. And then a view of trees and a hill.
Yeah,
And they put the little fence up here too, so it looks cool.
yeah.
Yeah, a little bamboo
He's
fence.
got 2 beds for some unknown reason.
A big party tonight.
Oh, and his is way more comfortable than mine.
So,
Big screen TV.
large screen TV.
Yeah.
Look at this hotel or whatever it is over here. This is pretty nice.
That's the one I was telling you about that got the bad reviews because of loud noise.
Oh yeah.
But it's nice. It's got a pool.
Huh.
We'll check it out later. But yeah, they got some bad reviews because
Interesting.
they
The
had
roof looks
too much
very
noise.
Asian.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. It looks really nice.
Now, if Jeffrey was a gentleman, he had offered to trade Rudens with me because this whole trip was my idea. Don't you think that would be fair to? I should get the presidential suite. I certainly do. That's Jeffrey for you.
That's Jeffrey for you.
That's Americans. So it took us about an hour to get here. Unfortunately, Jeffrey, even though he got his seat selection before me, he blew it. And he went in the back and he got scrunched the whole way.
I got scrunched.
I had that happen on the way back from the coast.
But it wasn't bad. At least it wasn't all dudes. It was like.
That's true, yeah. And they were having fun. They were making jokes and stuff about you while you were back there.
Oh really?
Yeah. And then this is, I believe this is the road to Palermo.
Oh really?
Yeah. I think. Anyway, we're going to have lunch. Want to segregate ourselves from the people or go in next?
There's no one sitting in front of the door.
No. The lunch, she has arrived. Sopa, the arroz, rice soup, even got a banana each, and avocado, chicken, lentils, platano rice, and Jeffrey's got his ají.
This looks
Hot sauce.
awful damn hot.
I hope it is.
So try that.
I'm not a hot spicy
Oh no.
like. They get shy when you turn the camera on.
you get shy.
I see that a lot. You didn't
Yeah.
think they'd even react to the camera. But a lot of times the dogs walk away.
No.
Separados.
You got 500 big ones?
No, I don't think I do. I might. Let me check.
Oh, I might have. Is that correcto?
I got 500 big ones if you need.
Huh? I think so. Creo que sí.
¿Con esta?
Tres.
Tres, sí.
Gracias.
Bueno, a la hora.
Gracias. Yeah, I had exactly the amount.
You're begging money?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do for the rest of the time now?
Have a little sprinkle.
Go beg for some more money?
Yeah, I'm penniless actually. I mean, seriously, penniless.
Well, I'm on my own now because, well, Grandpa Jeffrey needed a nappy. And so I think he's going to be sleeping the rest of the afternoon away. Maybe we'll see him a little later though. This is what you see in Colombia, folks. Howdy. Just a bunch of horses running down the middle of the street. Shitting all over the road, I might add. So what I'm hoping for at this point is a nice sunset. So I'm going to La Plaza Principal, right over there. And I'm going to hang tight and hope for the best, for some nice color in the sky. Have a nice looky here from the view. You can see a good portion of Gambita from here. It's amazing along this street. They have all these street lamps, which is not something you see, and they're very close to each other too. And I have to say, I was here 2 years ago, so I have other vlogs. And when I was here, they were doing a lot of construction. So there's a lot of areas that didn't look that nice because of the construction, but they've done a pretty nice job of fixing the town up a little bit more. I don't see a bunch of construction going on, and gave the town a little bit of a facelift and does look better. So good for the Gambitans for doing that. That's the Principal from up on the steps at the cathedral. Looks kind of nice during the last light. I'm just in the iglesia now. We've got some beautiful natural light. It was a couple hours ago, it was really dark in here. We got the sun coming directly through this window right here, like heavenly rays. As you can see, this cathedral looks very old. Nice solid wood beams up top. What's kind of interesting and even a little perplexing is that you've got this, I mean, it looks like stones. Those are all solid stones, I think. But then you go up to right there, right in the middle. It's like they've switched the way they've done it. It's kind of different. I haven't seen that before, I don't think. But this is all just nice natural light coming in right now. This camera actually does a very nice job of picking up things even though it's pretty dark. Kind of looks to me like they've refinished the pews, and for some strange reason they don't have the whole doors open. They just have this one little door here. One last look from the door. Not sure how old this church is, but again, it looks like one of the older ones. Got some serious clouds going on. It was drizzling a little bit 2 hours ago. Got a yappy dog down there. Casa Padre Jose Antonio Beltran. Nice view over here. Very nice view. These trees here are beautiful. Let's see what we have out back here. I haven't been down here before. Just a bunch of tools and things. Let's see if we have a view over here. Oh, we got a little trail. Yeah, might be a nice view over here. That just looks like a bunch of junky stuff and materials, but could be a nice decent view right here. Not bad. Certainly looks a lot different from outside, doesn't it? As you can see, I have a new friend. Buenas.
¿Cómo está?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien.
Excelente.
Mongo. Soy Mongo.
Mongo. Oh, that's your name. Tu nombre es Mongo. That's the police officer who just told me the name of the dog. As I've said before, a lot of the police officers are very friendly down here. You want to say goodbye, Mongo? Hasta luego. I know, you probably can't see those adorable little girls, the one in the poncho right there. So tiny, and they're just walking around by themselves. There she goes, her mama's tracked her down. Love the way she runs. Looks like she could barely walk and she's just running. Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why that guy just went in. Jeffrey just pointed out there was a person ringing those bells. And it drove the dogs nuts.
I was kind of wondered if they actually had people ringing them or if it was automatic.
Yeah. So as you can see, Grandpa Jeffrey is finally awakened from his little nappy, and he's come to join me once again.
Yep. Me and Pedro, or what's the dog's name?
Mongo. That was close though.
Mongo. Mongo, Pedro.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
There's an O in common.
In for the no.
Come on, nice sunset. He's playing dead, I guess. Playing possum. What you doing, Mongo? Don't do that. That's disgusting. Mongo, what are you doing, you crazy dog? Oh, now, what's your name? Are you from Blazing Saddles name too? Mongo, no, we don't want any of that kind of stuff going on here. This is a dude, you know. Come on.